What is going on, guys? Will here. Welcome to the video. Today is a very big day because I decided to take the leap and go on my first cycle. Good morning, guys. Will here. Welcome to the video. We have an awesome day ahead of us. We've got a big leg day and a massive and exciting announcement. But before we get into any of that, you guys know the drill. It's time to do some cardio. So the cardio that we are doing today is something that I have never done in my life before because we literally just got it today. I'm gonna show you guys right now and I'm super excited for it. Got the shoes ready and that is, drum roll, I got a Peloton. Dun, dun, dun. So we're gonna do a Peloton workout. This is gonna be my first time ever on the bike, and we are gonna see what I think of it. So you actually have to get these fancy little Peloton shoes that kind of look like bowling shoes for your ride. So, you know, like many things, the first time's always a little bit awkward, so you just gotta, you know, ease your way into things. So I'm gonna do the beginner's ride, which is around 20 minutes, and we'll see what that is all about. And I feel, especially for biking, in my opinion, that it's really hard to get my heart rate up because I feel like, because I'm so new to biking in general, that my legs start to burn out before I have any sort of cardiovascular effect. But again, it just takes time getting better at it. There we go. Okay, we're in. Look at the size of this screen, y'all. There's like so many options of classes here. I think I'm gonna go with a 20-minute hip hop ride. My coach is Kendall Toole. Let's do it.
Hey Peloton, what's good? Kendall Toole here for your 20-minute hip hop ride. We are lighting it up with some good, powerful energy today.
Oh, we're actually
Inhale.
getting some hand movement.
Let it go. I feel that energy. I know you're about to pedal off this damn bike in this class. Good. Find that energy. Happy 4,000, deep black, let's go. I see you, fam and queens. Show me how you do it. It gets steeper, heavier, a little thicker.
Oh, this is just the warm-up. We're still in the warm-up. Oh, I just want to relax a bit. I'm at 99,629 out of 111,461. Not bad. Give me 3 months and it'll be ripping Zwift. A-rider right here. First Peloton session is done. It was super fun. Definitely did not disappoint. Didn't get the cardiovascular experience that I wanted to, but again, that's just getting used to actually being on the bike. But my legs are screaming and they are burning, but I couldn't for the life of me figure out how to get the shoes off of the buckle. Like I was like sitting there like an idiot for like 10 minutes and I just couldn't get it off. So definitely a smart marketing tactic to keep you on the bike the entire day. But a lot of you guys have been asking me about my adjustable dumbbell set by Better Body. So funny enough, we actually partnered up together and we're doing a $1,400 value mini home gym giveaway. So what you are gonna win is a set of adjustable dumbbells. You're also gonna win an adjustable kettlebell. You're gonna win a stand for these dumbbells and a weight bench. So what you have to do to actually win these is you're gonna have to be subscribed to my channel. You're gonna have to like this video. You're gonna have to go on Instagram and follow Better Body Equipment. And you're gonna have to comment down below in this video your Instagram handle and what should we do? What would your last meal on this earth be? So if you do all of those things, you have a chance to win a full mini home gym setup. We're gonna announce the winners on May 30th, but if you don't wanna enter, that is totally cool. Go to the link in the description and you can get a 10% discount on anything on the website using Will10. So now let's go and make some breakfast. For breakfast today, we are making some oatmeal. Will, didn't you say that you can't eat oatmeal? It doesn't fill you up. You're right, I did say that. Good for you. You guys watch my videos. But I have found a way to satisfy my never-ending stomach with help from a little friend. And that little friend is some cauliflower rice. So I have 3 servings of cauliflower rice here. And what we are gonna do is add it to our oatmeal. So just like stuffing a bra with some tissue, it adds so much volume you can't even tell the difference. So look right here. We're gonna add it in. And now we're gonna let it sit and mingle with the oats and get it nice and sloshy and oat-like, and you literally won't know it. It feels like, so this is 1 cup of oatmeal, it's gonna feel like 2 cups of oatmeal. Super good diet hack, and then once this is all cooked, I'm gonna show you guys how I prepare my perfect bowl of oats. Oats are ready, and take a look at this volume. Like you can't even tell the cauliflower's in there. Don't even say that you can, because you can't, you're lying. So we're gonna fill that up. That is a big bowl. That's a cauldron of oats, everybody. So the first thing that we are gonna do is add some salt to our oatmeal. People think that adding salt is weird to oatmeal, but I mean, just like juggling a bar of soap, it might seem like a bad idea, but you never know, you might like it. So Here we're gonna go with a little bit of salt, a little bit of a pinch, boom. Now we're gonna go give it a whirl. And next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add a half natty dosage of some protein powder. So not a full scoop. You want it to be there, but you don't want it to like kind of take over, you know what I mean? So it's around like 15 grams for me. So I'm using Shake One by Blue Star. 10/10 can save you 10% off. This is probably my favorite flavor on the planet, the cappuccino one. Now we're gonna add a bit of cinnamon. A little hit of that. I like very cinnamony. And now we're gonna go with a full serving, so 175 grams of some 0% non-fat Greek yogurt. Good. And then last but not least, we got 1 serving of PB2. We're just gonna add a little nut dollops around the outskirts of our yogurt mountain. And all I need is some syrup, and I've mistaken these oats for Katie. But look at the size of this bowl, man. Like this is like, I feel like I'm dripping out both sides, yeah. Look at that. This is a massive bowl of oatmeal, under 400 calories for the entire thing. Absolutely nuts. So cauliflower in your oats is the new wave. So I'm approaching the bottom of my oats, super full. Not actually, not at all. But while I was eating this, look what showed up. So my boy Brandon Harding sent me a care package from his company, Hardbody, with a bunch of lifting equipment. So we got a belt, we got some knee sleeves, we got some wrist straps. This quality is actually insane. So I have been in desperate need of some knee sleeves because apparently I went for an MRI and I have patellar tendinopathy. So it's apparently not the same as tendinitis. Tendinitis is when there's inflammation in the tendon, whereas tendinopathy is like micro tears or damage to the actual tendon. So I have been in desperate need of the knee sleeves because I feel like when I squat, I have a little bit of discomfort. So hopefully these can kind of like compact my knee and make things feel a little bit better, which is perfect because today we got some squats and we got a massive leg day. We are on our way to the gym, but before we go to the gym, we have to stop and get a COVID test. No, not because I think I have COVID, but because, big announcement, I am headed to the States day after tomorrow for a nice 1-month road trip around the States to shoot some sick videos, meet some awesome people. But before we can actually get on the airplane, we have to get a COVID test showing that we are negative at least 72 hours before our flight. And this test cost $180. So I'm very used to sending stuff deep up my nostrils, but definitely not a swab. How deep do you go?
It's just around the rim.
Okay.
Not like what the hell, like all the
You're just going around the rim?
Yeah, just around the rim.
Okay, I was expecting to get some like touching the brain.
No, we don't do the
Okay.
nasopharyngeal talk here. Alright, there you go, you're all done.
Oh, tickles a bit. Thank you very much.
Do you need a tissue at all?
So that was a nice little pleasant surprise. It wasn't that deep. So hopefully that swab is really only tested for COVID, so then we should see a negative result. But I mean, otherwise, I don't know if we're gonna be getting on the plane. All right guys, so we're at the gym right now, about to hop into a leg day. So the first thing we're starting off with is the barbell back squat. So throughout this workout, I'm gonna share with you guys some of my top tips that I use to really increase my squat over the past couple months. But I actually haven't been in a gym setting for a very long time, so I'm not gonna be working with very high weights, but at the same time, I'm gonna share with you guys some of the stuff that I did so you guys can increase your squat. So this will actually be my first time ever in my life squatting with knee sleeves, and it already feels different. So that feels good. That feels really good. It might go heavier than I thought. We're slowly working our way up to a top set of the day, which leads me to tip number 1, which is to start incorporating top sets into your routine. So, you know, usually I will work up to a top set of 5, a top set of 3, or a heavy single every single squat session. So if you want to get stronger, you have to get used to having more weight on your back, because it's not necessarily that you can't lift the weight, it's just that your body doesn't know what to expect. Your CNS is not ready for a heavy weight. So if you get under the bar with heavier weight more often, you can start to lift some more weight, and it'll just actually make your back off sets feel a lot easier. It's crazy how fast you lose your strength when you don't squat heavy for a long time. So I think I'm probably gonna do a top set of 3 today, hold it conservative around 350 pounds, see how that goes. so we're gonna be working with 365 for a top set of 3. So I've done a lot more than this before, but again, I don't really wanna risk it. I haven't squatted in like multiple months, at least very, very heavy. And then after that, we're gonna back it down by 20 to 25% and probably do 3 sets of 8. Felt okay. It is what it is. I'll take it for not being in the gym for a long time. So again, back down to 20 to 25%, switch around like 330 pounds, 3 sets, 8 reps. So that was the first set, 10 reps. Another tip that I have is to start increasing your cardio, because what I have found is that with squats, deep into a set, I'll usually start to fail because of my cardiovascular system rather than my legs. So the second I really started to build up my cardio, I'm starting to actually reach failure in a set because of my legs, and because of that, you get more volume in your legs and more growth. All right guys, so we are 2 sets deep. I have 2 sets of 10 down, I have 1 more to go. And my third tip is to just go for it, don't be scared. Obviously there's a fine line between actually failing and like hurting yourself and actually getting the rep up. And you know, probably a couple months ago, I didn't like getting uncomfortable in the squat, and it was just until like, you know, like maybe 2 months ago, I really embraced it. Like just that last set, I felt like I couldn't do any more after 7. And then I just got 10, you know? So you actually have a lot more than you think, especially in the squat, more than any other compound movement. So again, just go for it within reason. Okay, so squats are done for the day. So that's the first of 2 sessions of the week. So if you wanna get better at your squats, tip number 4 is to just do it more often. Just like anything you wanna get better at, you gotta do it all the time. So now we're moving on to a belt squat. So usually after the main compound movement, like a barbell squat, I like to move on to, you know, some sort of like a supported, like a hack squat, but they don't have that here. So we're gonna do this belt squat, which I've never tried before. We're gonna go around like 3 sets, 12 to 15, really, you know, build up the endurance in my quads and just bang out a bunch of reps. That feels beautiful in all the wrong ways. Okay, so the last thing we are gonna do for the quads is a reverse lunge. So if you're like me and you have a bad knee and you like to do lunges, I recommend doing a reverse lunge. And the reason being is if you do a forward lunge, if you watch this, you like this, your knee's actually passing your shin, which makes it really hard on your knees. And also the weight is on the ball of your feet, versus if you do a reverse lunge, you come back and your shin is in line with your knee and the weight is on your heel. So when you come back up, it just feels so much easier on your knees. So we're gonna do around 3 sets of 10 per leg and then head into some hamstrings. We ain't walking tomorrow. Woo. All right guys, so that is gonna wrap up the leg workout. Give it a shot, let me know what you guys think. So now we're gonna head over to somewhere and pick up a little surprise for my mom, and we're gonna head home and show it to her. I'm super excited. I think I'm more excited than her, and you guys will see why. Mom, can you come outside? I have a surprise for you. So since I'm going away for a month, I want to do something nice for you.
That's nice.
Yeah, so come.
Come?
Yeah,
Okay.
come. Well, it is kind of more for me,
Oh.
as you will see very
Shocking.
shortly.
Yeah.
Hey, look. So Tim Hortons had a donut kit builder.
And you know how I love donuts.
Yeah, so I mean, I feel like the gift is more for me, but I feel like the gift for you is seeing how excited I am.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? That's a typical mom thing.
That is nice.
Yeah. So we have what is this, 6? We have 6 unfilled donuts. We got this thingy here, some Sprinkies, some graham cracker crumbs, and we're gonna build one for each other.
Okay.
Yeah, you down for that?
That sounds good. Well, you mean 5 for you and 1 for me?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
I'm so excited right now. I feel like you're like giving alcoholic keys to a brewery.
Okay. This looks like a hamburger bun.
I know.
And how come it doesn't have a hole in it?
Oh, it doesn't? I was about to like, oh, okay. So I guess we're gonna make our own hole.
No, but I mean in the center.
You gotta fill it.
You
You gotta fill it.
have to fill it?
Yeah. They're unfilled.
Is that the idea?
They're
Oh.
unfilled, unglazed. They're just a vulnerable donut. You can do whatever you want to it.
But this looks like icing.
Yeah, you ram it in.
No.
Yeah.
I think this is not supposed to be like that.
Yeah. Well, I'd say the natural like order would be you spread it and you fill it. But what do you think for a donut?
I think you just like kind of swirl it here.
I was about to say, I was like, I can't even find the hole even in good lighting. I need to make your own.
Okay.
What would be like your ideal donut flavor, you'd say?
I think cinnamon.
Not filled? I think that like Tim Hortons should do a Boston cream donut and then infuse the actual cream with espresso. So it's like a mocha. Tim Hortons, if you're watching it,
Oh.
this is some thick cream. I don't know what's happening here. A little drippage, just so you know what's there.
Oh, look at you. I am not eating all that.
You are.
I am not.
This is a lot of cream. Any more cream, this is going on my other channel.
No,
You like Sprinkies?
not really. I don't really like donuts.
I hate sprinkles on my donut.
That's definitely yours.
No, you have to have a bite. You have to have a one bite.
What about all those?
I'll take care of those later. Don't
Okay.
worry.
That looks disgusting.
Okay, so here's my donut from my mom. That's heavy. And that's,
And here's my donut for me.
oh my god.
What?
Okay, there you go.
It's more of a minimalist look. Oh, holy God, it's so heavy.
Yeah. You did me dirty with the filling. Like I'm like searching for it.
I am not opening my mouth to eat this thing.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Do it, come on. I did this, I set this up. You're not gonna see me for a month. Aren't you gonna miss me?
Is this something
Kids
that...
be nice to your parents, parents be nice to your kids. You know, we choose your nursing homes.
Right. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. I want everyone to roast my mom in the comments. I'm allowing you to do that. Comment down below, why did you not take the bite? Okay, let me do it.
Is erupting just for you.
Okay. Tastes like Dunkaroos.
I see the etiquette classes are really catching on.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so, I mean, that was the donut thing. I don't know how much you enjoyed that. But I have another part to the prize.
Oh.
Prize. I have another part to the surprise.
Oh.
I'm gonna make you some dinner.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It's
We're
not.
gonna make you dinner.
It's not donuts.
No,
Okay.
you're gonna like this one.
All
I
right.
promise you. I'm gonna show you guys how I do it. All right, guys, so for dinner tonight, we are making a deconstructed lasagna. So I know it looks nothing like lasagna, but sometimes it's okay to not use your real name. So the first step we gotta do is spray our pan right here. So start to finish, this should take around 25 minutes. And we're gonna go in with 1 pound of extra lean ground turkey. Perfecto. And then we're also gonna add in our veggies. So I chopped up a bit of mushrooms, some onions, and some green pepper. Feel free to use whatever color pepper that you want. And we're gonna add that in just like so. And then we're gonna season it. If you guys like it spicy, I mean, if you don't want to, you don't have to add this, but I like to use some crushed red pepper flakes. So what we're gonna do is let this kind of cook down, let the turkey get brown, and then we're gonna add a garlic clove, because fun fact, guys, a lot of people add garlic right away with the other veggies, but you don't want to do that. It actually loses the flavor right away. So add the garlic last minute before you add your pasta and your sauce. Okay, so turkey is brown, veggies are cooked down, so now it's time to add in our garlic cloves. So I got 2 garlic cloves here. We're gonna add it in and then give it a little mix. Perfect. And then now we are gonna add in 1 full 23-ounce can / glass bottle of tomato sauce, the full entire thing. So this recipe is done all in one pot, so there's not multiple things to clean up or anything. It's super, super simple. So along with the tomato sauce, because we want to cook the noodles actually in this dish as well, so we're going to add 2 cups of water. And now we're going to add our noodles. So I have 8 ounces or around like 282 grams right here of some pasta. We're going to drop it in. Give it all a mix. And what we're gonna do is let this get to a boil, and once it hits a boil, we're gonna cover it and let it simmer on a low heat for 13 to 15 minutes. So while our nudes are simmering away, it's time to work on the cheese that goes on top of the lasagna before we bake it. So I have some ricotta cheese right here, half of a cup. So I love this brand, it's very low calories. So per 4 tablespoons, it's only 40 calories. You cannot go wrong with that. So half a cup is in here and we're about to enhance it. So what we're gonna do is add around 1 tablespoon of Parmesan cheese. It adds a saltiness that when you have a bite of it, because we're gonna add it in little dollops, you're gonna be like, oh, what was that? It's just a nice little pleasant surprise. So around a tablespoon. There we go. And then we're gonna add some Italiano seasoning, basil, oregano, all that good stuff. Gonna go in, and then we're gonna give it a nice little mix. And then again, like I just said, we're gonna add little dollops on top. And then on top of the ricotta cheese, we're gonna sprinkle on some pizza mozzarella and then broil it in the oven until it gets nice and crispy and brown. Woo! Okay, do you see how the noodles absorbed all that sauce? There's so much flavor in here. It looks delicious, so now it's time to dress it up and then pop it into the oven. Come on, you cannot go wrong with that, especially for the calories. So that is the deconstructed lasagna. Very, very, very good calories for what it is. So I'm gonna enjoy this with my mom, and I am gonna wrap up the video here. So the next time you guys see us, we will be in the Toronto airport on our way for our US trip, so be on the lookout for that. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one.